Oh, good morning. As you can see today, there's just me and Modders over it.
Morning.
Yes. I think Marley will be along shortly. Obviously, Gary Morris, for those that haven't heard, he was in hospital over the weekend. So nothing too serious, fortunately. It's not what we thought it was. Um, so, yeah, he's resting this week. So he's going to try and come back for Thursday. But yeah, he's having some time off to rest and recuperate. So you're stuck with us.
Unfortunately.
Mm. We've got plenty of people in chat though.
We
That's
do.
good. We've got some friends, some company, some of the
Friends
BVC
always.
family.
Yes.
How are you getting on anyway?
It's been a stressful week or two, but getting there. Getting there.
Good. Yeah. So you managed to get any modelling done at all last week?
Last night, a little bit, yes.
Yeah.
So, hang on. Get rid of my face. I managed to get some more of my lifeboat done. So I got the bottom bit glossed, because I remember you saying that it was glossy.
Yeah.
I just put a coat of X22 on it. And then I got some details on the top done. I got the seats and that done. And seatbelts.
Ooh. Let's have a look. There you go.
So, sorry, the lighting is absolutely pap.
It's all right.
But
rather than lifting up, you can always just, because you've got the same camera as me, you can always just zoom in.
Yeah, that's as far as it zooms in.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it that high up, have you?
It's on the top of my TV.
Ah.
Yeah, it's as far as it zooms in.
Wow. Fair enough.
But the seatbelts, I used the interactive walkthrough thing that Kieran posted up, and I saw on the inside that the seatbelt said SA belt. So you can't really see on there, but the seatbelts actually say SA belt on them.
Nice. Well done.
So it took me forever to do, but it's done.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah. It was nice to finally actually get back to doing some modelling yesterday.
Yeah. Good.
After living at my nana's for a little bit.
Yeah.
What about you, Mikey? What have you managed to get done, if anything?
I managed to do the decals on the lifeboat, but it's over the other side of the room. I've done the struts on the Fokker, and that's about it, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw on yesterday's Models for Heroes page, John has managed to put the wings on his Fokker on properly.
Yes, he's put one the right way around now. Which is a shame. I think he should have left it, to be honest.
Yeah.
You got something else, didn't you? This week.
Yes.
Yeah. Show the audience.
I got my Modders t-shirt. So that it's so comfortable and actually really warm.
There we go.
So yeah, that along with Sonic got his mug. So his now, and I bought like 14 stickers between us.
Yeah, I did notice. With Red Bull, whenever somebody buys something, you get an email. They don't tell you who it was. They just tell you what they bought and what country they're from.
Yeah.
So as soon as I saw the Modders t-shirt on there, I knew exactly who it was.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to. Now that I'm getting a new cutting mat, thanks to my mum, it needs to be covered with stickers.
Well, there's plenty on there. There's going to be more on there, actually. Because tomorrow we start our Birdie's Funny build. Birdie's Funnies.
Yes, I'm going to have to get one of those stickers.
So for those that don't know, Birdie's Funnies is going to be anything you want, whether it's model or diorama. It just has to have a humorous element. So it could be there's something funny about model. It could be a kit bash that looks a bit silly. It could be a figure that's painted in a silly way. It could even just be a representation of a comedy film or something. So anything, as long as it's something humorous about it. There we go. And we'll be doing that for the next few weeks on a Tuesday. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing, but I've ordered a kit for it.
Nice. Looking forward to that one.
Should be fun.
Yes.
I better go through the chat, haven't I?
Yes. Before we start the normal comments, we have.
Yes. Exploding Unseen has been a member for a month. Thank you very much, buddy. Hey, Mikey, how are you doing? I am wonderful, thank you. Marley's joined us. What time do you call this?
Hello.
Hello.
See, I can forgive him. He's wearing a Beatles t-shirt.
You go. Not well. I'm just wearing a t-shirt. Oh.
Yeah. Thank you for being a member for a month. Exploring Unseen.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool of you. So Julian says, morning all, third comment.
Not anymore.
Yeah, we'll get to you in a minute, John. Duke says, in that case, I am the fourth comment. I said, I'm a man, not a number. Having said that, I'm also the channel owner, so I don't count anyway.
Very true.
And Julian says, lol, Mikey. Hey, steady on. I pay your wages, you know. Julian says, evening, Duke. I said, morning, everyone. Athol, Julian and Duke, the stalwart first comers, as always. Morning, folks. Tiff, Julian has become first comment. Dieter have disappeared. I shall be able to join you all today, but must leave 15 minutes early. Yeah.
Yes.
Tiff, also, hello all. Please don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new here, hit subscribe and ding the bell. You won't regret it, I promise. Aww. Ian, don't mention the like and subscribe buttons. Ian says, hello, everyone. Gary, if you're watching, hello and get well soon, mate.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll watch. He does watch it back if he misses him. Dieter, thanks, Julian, as my comments have flown out the window, it seems. And he says, so you get today's cake, mate. Ooh, cake. The cat is playing with your hair.
She likes to try and eat my hair, so
She's
she can
just
get.
trying to bat it.
She's literally just jumped up from the floor onto my back.
It's like a witchy pirate. She's got a cat sat on her shoulder.
She's trying to eat my hair.
Julian says, hi, Athol, Tiff, Ian, and Hagrid. Do you want me to do the chat whilst you're doing it? Matthew says, hello, everyone, and best wishes to Gary if you're watching. Julian, hi, Matthew. Kieran, morning, everyone. Graham, morning, all. Good morning, Graham. Nigel, good day, all. We all okay? Absolutely. Duke, good day, all you beautiful people. She's just killed the cat. Phil says, afternoon, all.
She's landed on the toolbox, which is behind my chair.
Athol says, happy noon, Mikey and Tiff. Hello, Athol.
Hello, Athol.
Dieter, greetings, Mikey and Tiff. Hello, Dieter.
Hi.
Phil, get well soon, Gary. Yeah. Graham, tell Gary to take it easy. I hope he gets better soon. He will. Athol says, Tiff, how's your nan?
She's doing better. She was actually a little bit coherent yesterday. So
Good.
Yeah, she's doing good.
Glad to hear it. Oop, shit. Dieter, take good care of yourself, Gary. I'm sure Marion is making sure of that. Dieter says, yes, Tiff, how is your nan?
Already answered that one.
Dieter says she's in my prayers.
Thank you.
Julian, hi Graham and Kieran. Jim, hello to all in chat and to Tiffany and Mikey. Graham, oh, hello Jim, by the way. Graham says, hi Julian et al. Julian, Mr. Star, is your nan unwell, Tiff? Hope she feels better soon. Where
Yeah,
have
she's
you
been in
been, old boy?
hospital. I don't know. She's been in hospital since the 24th.
Athol says, hello Jim from Chicago. Julian says, hi Jim Striped Skunk. Jim, hello Athol. Hope all is well in Scotland and with your dog Hamish. Ian, nice t-shirt, modders.
Thank you.
Yes, have you seen Modders t-shirt, John?
No. Nice t-shirt, modders.
Yeah.
Jim says, hello Julian. Athol, Hamish is at work with Celia, so on my lonesome, Jim. Ian says, I left a message of what I bought on Redbubble. Ooh, you left a message on my Redbubble. Adi says, good morning, chaps. Hello, Adrian.
Hello.
Hello.
Athol says, hello, John.
Hello,
Ooh,
Ethel.
Adi has been put on a course so he can learn how to drive the cranes that he's fixing now. The dock
Nice.
cranes.
Yeah.
How
He's
cool is
going
that?
up in the world.
Reaching new heights. Julian says, morning, Tiff, Mikey, Tiff, and evening, John.
G'day.
Graham, hi, John. How's the wing realignment going?
It happened. Yeah. It's all... it's the correct way around now. Huzzah.
Yay.
Yeah. So it looks better.
Dieter, hi, John. Can I say I am sad you fixed the wing?
I'm sure you are.
Yeah, I went off from Hobby Time and bumped into the Future Live thingies, and it was after my midnight. Thought I'd be lucky. Alas, no. Ooh, I have no idea what that's about.
No.
Oh,
Oop.
no.
Willow was grooming Tiff.
Yeah.
Jim says, wishing Gary a speedy and healthy recovery. Feel better soon, mate. I thought Gary taking a hospital break. He was taken into hospital on Saturday. He came home last night and he's at home recovering now. Or resting at least. Kieran says, hi, Julian. Julian, no animals were harmed in making this live stream. Cats don't count. Cats are gods according to the ancient Egyptians. Yeah.
Yep.
True.
Dieter, if it makes you feel any better about the kitty thing, my Loki was so stuck on me, he was in my neck pretty much all day yesterday. Only to find out he destroyed one of the BBC family member stickers I stuck on Nia's cutting mat. The bloody thing was peeling itself off and Loki went predator on it.
Yeah, sometimes she sits on my desk, but she's taken to sitting in like the back left-hand corner.
Yeah.
And she just falls asleep there.
Julian, yay, the ailerons are back on now. John, small things, please, small minds. Dieter, Mikey, the alas, no, was about my first and second comment that disappeared. Aha. There we go.
We're caught up.
Yes. So, John, how are you?
Oh, excellent. I had another birthday lunch today.
Yay.
Third day in a row. So my in-laws called up Bron and said, how would you like... we would like to take you and John to lunch. So we went down to Sydney earlier today and I had a bibimbap, which was bloody awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, apart from that, yeah, it's all good. Nothing to really report. I don't know. The stream wouldn't be aware that I've moved on to another model kit. Maybe.
Yeah, because you
Maybe
didn't
not.
discuss that, I don't think.
Okay,
did
so
you on Friday?
what? Yeah, so what's happening is, the Fokker D7's well. Let me switch camera. Fokker D7 is coming along lovely. Very happy with the progress, but I can't progress the progress until it's Thursday. So
Yeah.
So that gets put aside. I won't get it down, but the Shannon class lifeboat I can only do on a Friday.
Yes.
The Harrier is in primer as it was the other day. It's all together. It's ready for a grey all over, and then most likely green.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a camouflage mask set that I've ordered. Goes over the grey, and then you paint the green. Take the mask off, and you got green grey. But that's still in the mail. It hasn't arrived yet, so I can't progress that apart from painting it grey. Which I don't want to do because I want to make sure I'm right and not getting it the wrong way around. Because generally, what you do is a darker color first and then the lighter color, but not always right. So I've moved on to this. This is a Trumpeter 48 scale Russian MiG-23 MF Flogger B.
Well, that's going to be an interesting paint scheme.
Well, what's that one there? I'm not doing this scheme. I don't particularly like it. So apart from the fact that it probably would, but you get I'll show you the devil. The devil is pretty much all you get. Oh, and the tiger eyes and all that stuff that go around the radome.
Yeah.
The rest of it you just paint, but including that bit there. And not that I'm afraid to do it or whatever. It's just I don't particularly like that scheme. So the one I'm going for is that one, a Polish squadron. Now I like these green colours here. I think they're not usual. I've never built a Russian aircraft before, so I want to. So this was pulling out for me, and of course I'm throwing extras at it because I can. So this is the Edward up detail set for it. That one, MiG-23 MF upgrade set 148, and also I've put together the exhaust, and you can see it's got the flame holders in the back there and all that stuff. They look straight, like it's flat, but they're actually 3 different levels. It's quite nice, but I'm not using these. These are the I'm used to calling them VENs. The variable exhaust nozzles that come with the kit, and they're a bit soft. You've got a choice of having it open, completely open, or closed. So different diameters, but there's not much detail there. So I did go off and buy an extra set. Where's it? Oh, here, it's on top of the desk. From Res Kit, this is as you see, the exhaust nozzle set for it. And this is rather interesting because instructions, it's more complicated than the thing it replaces.
Yeah.
There we go. You get all those bits. It's a flame holder for the afterburner, goes together and blah, 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 all that. And then this is the fun thing. And these look really nice. So that's a 3D printed flame holder there. If you focus, you get the idea. And all the other little bits and bobs. Really nice. Anyway, really nice. But this should lift it. So these ones, you got the open petals of the... Let me focus that. There we go. You can see it there. So the open petals of the standard, when it's flying and all that sort of stuff. But when these are on the ground, when they don't have the hydraulic pressure that actuates these is actually fuel. They use fuel as a hydraulic liquid. So when these aren't powered, they actually sort of hang down with gravity. So not all of them do, but certainly these MiGs do. So this one's a little bit sort of like squished, as opposed to that one, as you could see. Yeah, you get the idea. So mine's going to be sitting on the ground, so I'm going to be using that one with all the other bits and bobs and stuff, and I think it'll look nicer than it is a rather large improvement over that one, I think.
Yeah.
So that'd be nice.
What was that MiG that I sent you a picture of? What type of MiG was that?
Did you send me a picture?
Yeah, the ones up by me.
MiG, that was a 21, I believe.
Ah, cool. It looks cool with graffiti on it.
Let's have a look. I don't know.
There's a few of them dotted around the cafe and the airfield. You can just walk around them. You can literally just go right up to them and just like look inside them and everything. It's pretty cool. Whilst we do that, we'll go through this chat.
Oh yeah, so there we are.
Oh, there we go. So they're the ones that that's one of the ones that are next to an airfield by us. It's literally outside the cafe. You can just walk right up to it and climb on it.
I believe that's a Sequoia. I don't know, 17, something like that.
Looks cool though. I think with all the graffiti on.
Yeah.
There's some lovely weathering on it as well.
Well, personally, I don't think it's real. I think someone's just made a model. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's. I don't know. I think they're Sequoias because the MiGs I don't believe had these the blower doors on them. But I'm actually not that familiar with Russian aircraft. Oh, Pedo Pro's bit bent.
Yes,
oh, well.
Just a little bit.
Give it a bath before you take off.
Kevin says, sorry I'm late, watching Monday Matters. Don't worry, I don't blame you. Dieter, John, I was being serious. You did such a fine job making it align so perfectly. It worked for me. I think you should have left it because it made a good talking point.
Yeah.
Ian says, you're not late, Kevin. We're just warming up. Ooh. Like a warm chamois leather. Julian, hi, Kevin. The real lunacy hasn't happened yet. We're working up to it. Graham, what is everyone working on at the moment? I've just finished a What If Horton 229 and I'm working on a Yamaha YZF R1 for a club comp match. I read that before. Can you just go back to it a minute, Tiff? I read that before when John was talking. And I just happened to have next to me a book of World War II Luftwaffe projects, secret projects. And one of the pages is the Horton 229 with the photos and all the specs and everything for it.
Cool.
Which is pretty cool. There we go.
Actually, instead of doing this, I think what I should do is paint the Shannon class lifeboat, get it up to where you are with yours. So I'll do that tonight.
Well, I've done the decals.
No, I won't do that much, but I'm a bit behind. I missed a week. I was doing other things.
Yeah.
So I need to paint the hull.
You do. Right. So, Ian says, nice, Graham. I have a few R1s working on my 2 lifeboats and the Sea Harrier. Me and my cousin passed our motorbike license, I think, within like a year of each other. And we both went for the full motorbike licenses. And the day before he was due to take his test, we were talking online. He said, I've got my test tomorrow, and I'm really excited. I can't wait. Oh, great. And he said, I've just got to go and nip the shop, so I'm going to go on the R1. I said, don't ride it until you pass your test. That's really silly. Because if you have an accident, you're buggered. Half an hour later, he came back online. He said, you were saying about how I shouldn't ride it until I pass my test. I went, yeah. And he went, you're right. He said, I just got muddled up at the junction and opened the throttle instead of the brake. And I went flying across and straight over through someone's front wall. So he smashed their front garden wall or their fence or whatever the day before he was due to take his motorbike test.
Wow.
Oh, dear.
George says, hello all.
Hello, George.
Hello, George.
George, what are you building, John?
So Shannon class lifeboat. I've got a couple of things on the go. So 72nd scale Airfix Shannon class lifeboat, which we're doing on the stream on Fridays, but I missed most of last week because I was out. So I'll play catch up with that. But it'll be easier if I get the actual box and show you the box. Changing camera again. It's a trumpeter, 48 scale Slogger.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm just going to see what's going on outside. There's a lot of noise.
But yeah, not. Ugh, there we go. Not that scheme. I'm going for the green Polish one. Because because I prefer it. But there we go. But yeah, I don't think I'll progress that at the moment. Also, yeah, the Harrier is doing pretty well, but I'm not working on it tonight. Waiting on a bit.
Yeah. I shall move. Julian says, nice, Graham. When it arrives, I'll be working on my first kit since 1986, 1987. And that was last since the late 70s, an Airfix starter set, BF109F4.
Huh.
There we go.
Wonderful.
I'm really looking forward to seeing Julian's work. It'd be nice. Dieter, still working on my AA60, moving to the cabinets. We'll be back at it in 4 hours.
All
So
right.
for those that don't know, the AA60 is a fire truck. A bloody big one. Dieter, hey Graham, would you happen to have the Shannon class decals for the 1343 St. Christopher still? Graham, Ian, is it 2 Shannons or 1 Shannon and a 7? I want to do the 7 class. Now that I've done the Shannon, I want to do the 7. I want to see if it's as difficult as people have been making out. I want a challenge. Duke says, John, thanks to your issue with the Harrier's back elevator thingies, I glued mine to the brackets before gluing them to the fuselage. Thanks for doing that section before me.
That's what we're talking about there. You can see the amount of light in between the. I said elevons during the stream. They're not. These are stabilators. So what you would have is a horizontal stabilizer and an elevator if they were separate. But yeah, it's not separate. It's one piece. So altogether, it's a stabilator. But you can see the amount of red shining through there. There's not much holding these on, and they broke off once. I glued them back on. They're okay. I haven't knocked them since, but I'm expecting to break these off again because they're very, very thin. In fact, they're really thin.
Would it not be worth just picking a position and just gluing them to the fuselage?
Yeah, no, not really.
I don't that much back in real life, would there?
No, because it's got to have this. So the pivot point, you can see that little thing there. The whole thing swivels on that pivot point there, but it's that bracket that swivels, and the stabilator is just attached to it. But the attachment point between that and that is tiny. But I managed to do it, and Duke managed to do it, so it's doable. And that's the only thing so far that I'm finding in the kit that is what I wouldn't call it substandard. It's just the way it is. But everything else fits. So there's virtually no putty on this. It's just a really nice kit.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting mine to the stage where I can prime it up. Prime the fuselage.
I'm going to change camera. I'm going to disappear, jump across to the spray booth. I won't be able to be on headset because I have a different computer here than what I usually do, so I can't be mobile. So I'll go and paint my hull black. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Ooh,
and yes, you're going to see short, so I apologise in advance.
What?
I won't be doing lunges. It's okay. Modders, it's okay.
Are you wearing hot pants?
No. Oh, I could.
Well, that's what short shorts are.
Well, they're just footy shorts. So what can I say? Yeah, g'day. Anyway, as I say, going off head won't be long.
All right. Graham says, Dieter, I'll have a look, but there may be a lack of 4s. Kieran, I think that's an SU-22. Could well be. Julian, nearly forgot. CT model canopy masking set arrived today for the 109. Nice. Dieter, this is a Sequoia SU-17 M-Fitter pair indeed. There we go. SU-17s. I'm not a jet person, as you can probably tell.
Neither am I, Mikey. Don't worry.
If it's not got an ICE, then I don't know what it is. Jim, those aircraft do look like Sequoias, John and Mikey. I don't know. They're just jets to me. Dieter, thanks, Graham. Athol, reference Graham. I'm working on stripping my lounge paper. First time in 10 years. Ooh. AD, I'm working on getting bigger muscles. Nice. Kieran, yep, SU-17s. There we go. Exploring says, I'm just doing some painting on the Shannon lifeboat. Nice. Are you enjoying it, Exploring? Graham, ouch on the wall story. Ian, oh yeah, happy belated birthday, John. We'll tell him when he comes back. Graham, I've got the 7 in the stash. Ooh, nice. I do want to do this 7, like I said. Gonna have to do it at some point. Might be next month's buy. I might buy a kit next month. Dieter says, Beard Veteran Crates, if you go for a 7, let me know. I'll dig up mine as well. Too bad you have no additional decal options like with Shannon. Yeah. I like the fact that I've been able to do our local lifeboat though. Julian, Commander Evans did a Horton 229 6 months ago. I just looked and found it. There we go. Ian, Graham, 2 Shannons. The first was Warp to Hell and Part B20 missing. I got a second last Saturday. Yeah, Airfix are having a rough time with quality control, aren't they? AD, funny story to tell you, Mikey, about the crane course. Ooh, I look forward to hearing it, mate. Dieter, okay, John is making me sing ZZ Top's Legs again. Thanks a lot. Julian, Hagrid, the sight of John's pins is not having that effect on me. Yay. Dieter, just to finish an argument before it starts, the SU-17 is part of a series of variable sweep-wing jet aircraft that also include the SU-20, the SU-22, which were export variants of the SU-17. There we go. Now we know. The more you know. Rich says, yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's just taking its time doing it. Yeah. And that's one of the big things about modeling is understand that it's not something you're going to do overnight, unless it's a really small kit, like a 172 armored vehicle or something.
Yeah, the Tiger ones you can do in a day.
Yeah. I mean, I did the 172nd, what is it? I want to say, yeah, Lanchester.
Mm.
I think it was. I did that in one night. It came out all right. Timmy says, good day, gang. Hope you're all well. Hello, Timmy.
Hello.
Graham's 7 kit has all the active boats in it. There we go. Julian, the quality control for Airfix members kit seems particularly poor. Everyone seems to have a scratch canopy. Yeah, I heard that. I'm not an Airfix member though. So it's only this year that I've actually started buying Airfix kits. Graham says, no extra decal sheet needed. There we go. Are we at the end of the comments?
We are indeed. Caught up.
Wow. There we go. Shall we let the people in? If you want to come in, feel free. It'd be nice to have some new faces on. There you go. Since it's a Monday, we'll let you in.
On YouTube, it says I put the link in first. On StreamYard, it says you have.
Ooh. Controversial.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, AD's coming in. Hello, AD.
Hello, lad.
Up, our kid.
How's
The
it going?
audio a bit funky again.
I think Spring don't like me.
I'm wondering if it's the signal because it uses quite a lot of signal. Oh,
Oh, he's dropped out.
Chris says, afternoon all. Hello, Chris.
Hello. It's gone quiet. Oh, Ailey's back.
Sorry, Kay just needed some information.
Right, try this time. Is it better?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, funny story about the crane course. Yeah. The instructor turned up yesterday. To obviously do the checks on the crane and everything, make sure it was all good for the course. The crane was broke. The instructor then went on slagging off those engineers, saying we're useless, so we can't get nothing done. And 10 minutes later, we had the crane working. And the instructor was gobsmacked.
Sorry.
He was like, oh. So, yeah, he was ready to cancel the course, not realising that he had 2 engineers on the course to do the crane course.
Yeah.
And we fixed the crane.
There you go. You have your uses.
Exactly. We just can't drive them. We can fix them, but we can't drive them.
Yeah.
Till after Friday, then when we do our test, we can do it.
Yeah. You'll enjoy that.
What to it, mate, is we just been at a company that throws so many cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'd pop on because I'm on day off. I'm on day off today.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice to have you with us.
And John, thanks for the history lesson on the MiG.
He can't hear you, mate, at the minute. He's too busy flashing his legs. June says, afternoon, AD. AD's frozen again. And he says, I thought John had frozen then, but it's just John being John. His famous impression of a statue.
Oh, Ailey's lagged out.
Yeah. Just goes to show how good the signal you need, though, to run StreamYard, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'll be changing my internet providers next month.
Yeah.
Because I don't get
AD said he doesn't. AD said he doesn't think StreamYard likes him.
Yeah.
Well, that was clever.
Yeah, I don't get signal throughout the whole flat, which is strange because I'm on one level.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get signal in my bedroom, but I can get it outside in the car park.
Depends what your walls are made from. And
It's
how
all
many
just
walls and doors and things.
solid brick wall.
Yeah. Brick blocks the signal quite well. So it depends on a lot of things.
All of my doors and that are open pretty much all the time. It's just strange that I can get it out in the car park, but not in my own room.
Yeah.
Makes it difficult to watch shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Still okay with the chat. Should we have some music? Oh, I know what we've got. Julian says, laugh out loud, Eddie. On a course at work, once a computer program did something wrong. The instructor called it a feature. I pointed out a feature in programming is a bug we couldn't get rid of. There we go. I forgot. We got the banner to put up.
Nice.
There you go.
Oh. I just
spotted
realised the scale model and twins.
I bet John hasn't spotted it.
Spot what?
You'll see.
That'll be cool
Keep
then.
watching. Keep watching.
Oh. How long has Tiff been doing a Shannon Carnes lifeboat?
A while since
Really?
you guys got it.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
It's just that I wasn't able to
There you go,
paint it. 'Cause the paints that came with the kit were rubbish.
Keep watching. John,
Keep watching.
look.
Look, it's there.
You missed
Thanks,
it again.
No, don't know what you're talking about.
Unlucky. Let's put some music on. 13 should be fine. Acoustic, cinematic, dance pop, daydreaming. Junior said the instructor didn't like me for some reason. Mystified look while polishing Halo.
That's the bottom part of my boat, John.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
And the seat belts actually say SA belt on them
How'd you do that?
with a very fine paintbrush.
Good on you.
I've got a proper photo. Took a photo on.
Ow.
Oh, yeah. I should spend more
there's
time
been a
on that
consensus
Discord
on
thing.
those jets, John.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, they've decided it's an SU-17.
Oh, okay. What did I say?
Right, John, watch the banner at the bottom now. Watch the banner at the bottom, quick.
Okay.
Keep watching.
That's clever. Nice.
I was speaking to Malcolm last night. He told me how to do it.
Very good.
There we go.
That looks great.
They actually say SA belt. Took ages to do, but worth it.
Okay. So that intake's done. That's done.
Yeah.
This thingy-mabob here.
The scummer.
So, what other... does anyone else have any ideas for stickers they would like to see? Phrases that we use on the channel quite a lot that we haven't thought of? Or stuff like that? I don't know. Because you all seem to like the John shut the F up ones.
Well, as I said, Bron bought about 20 of them. She started saying that in semaphore. It was just taking
Yeah,
too long.
I've got one there.
There you
Along
go.
with
John, Tiff's got one.
Oh, lovely.
About 12 others. Some of them are Stuart's. He's already got his lot.
Dieter says sticker for John and his legs, but stuck under a reversed upper wing. Julian says Oshita model.
Rashida.
That'd be funny. He says one with your avatars. The problem with that one is I've got to be careful because I didn't actually make them. So if I try to use them in something I'm selling, then I can get in trouble because it's classed as commercial use then. So unless somebody else can actually draw a dragon, lion, and bat, and a kangaroo, and a chimpanzee, Dieter, oh, good one, John. Good one, old boy.
Oh, I should change my camera so I don't see my ugly head.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. Oshita live stream. Oshita live.
Yeah.
I might do that one.
Yeah, that would be clever.
Ooh, now there's an idea. Julian says, lol, Hagrid. Dieter says, your 4 logos arranged as the faces of Queen on the cover of their second album. That's interesting. But, again, the problem is the other logos belong to the other channels. So with the one with John, I was a little bit cheeky. But I can kind of get away with it because John understands and I designed his logo for him.
Yes, there's that.
Whereas the other ones, it's their intellectual property. Except for the Friends and Models of Heroes one, which is the club's or intellectual property. Julian says, same copyright problem, Hagrid. Yeah. Got to be really careful with it. Dieter says, one with Willow, furry sprue inspector.
Trying to get Willow to sit for a picture. Good luck with that one. Most of the photos I've got of her when she's asleep.
She's a normal black cat. Right, I need some tomato extra thin.
In the last couple of days, I realised last time when we did this live stream on Friday, I realised at the end of it that I have not seen. I had cut off my the side rails for the lifeboat weeks ago to paint them, and I honestly have not seen them since.
Yes, you lost them, didn't you?
Yeah, so the largest part in the kit, really, apart from the hull, I honestly have no idea where they are. I have not located them. There, step 12. So I'm going to have to get onto Airfix and say, oi, could I get some more?
You haven't accidentally put them in a different box, have you?
Oh, so that's what I was thinking. Because doing live streams for Models for Heroes and stuff, we do a thing called Sprue or False. So the boxes are coming down from the stash all the time and opening and ratcheting through them and all that sort of stuff. And stuff doesn't really get mixed up, but I think I may have put them in another box. I've opened every box over a 2-day period and gone through all the contents. Still no idea. I just don't know where they are. I've got one more place to look tomorrow morning. If not, then I'll email Effix. Idiot.
It'll be in that last place. It always is.
Oh, of course. It must be, because,
I've never understood why people say, why is it always in the last place?
Yeah, because that's just
I've never understood why people say that. Why is it always in the last place you look? Well, you should be pretty stupid to keep looking.
Yeah.
Idiotic statement.
It'd be pretty stupid to put a wing on backwards as well, but hey ho. Right.
those that don't know, I got an update on the fundraiser. It was over the weekend from Malcolm, and Moles Heroes have received the money from PayPal now, and they've been to Fields of Glory Models, and Fields of Glory they got £550 worth of Smear Extra Thin, Decal Solutions, and cutting mats. So there you go.
Nice.
Wonderful.
I can focus on that. So that's what we got so far out of the money. There you go.
Nice.
So well done, guys. That's all because of you. It's going to help a lot of people. Ooh, email off the company I ordered the model for tomorrow off. When will it be arriving? Well, that's just the weirdest receipt ever. Okay. Dieter says, "Oh, your avatar's peeking out over Mikey's beard." Yeah, that's another problem. What I can do is try and create an AI image or something. I don't know. I'd have to look into the copyright rules on it. It's all very strange. Because, of course, you've also got different rules depending on what country you're in, and you've got YouTube rules and things. But in the UK and the EU, they're quite strict on copyright. So I try my best not to break it.
And I'm trying my best to do the opposite.
You try your best to break everything.
Yes.
Right. So, right. Okay. So after I've done this bit, I've got to make the rear wheel station. Right. Okay. Yeah, wheel bay. Yay! Fun times. Right. Is anyone else going to come up?
Yeah.
Come and say hello? Yeah. It's
Don't
nice to have some
bite.
new people on. You must be sick of us by now. Yeah. John does.
Well, get sick of you.
But only in the nicest possible way. If he gets more views, he'll bite you. But only in the best possible way.
Oh, and place.
Yes. And we've gone to all new lows. In fact, because we don't want too much quiet on here.
No.
There you go. There you go. Graham says he'd love to join, but he's working at the same time. Timmy is in.
Hello.
Hello, Timbo.
Hello, Timmy.
Sorry, I'm just setting up my.
Duke says he's working.
desk.
Duke's leaning
Standing
over
over
some
sleeping.
sleeping people and
Yeah.
watching them. Oops. How are you, Tim?
I can't complain.
Really funny. I just had a thought.
Ken says got to go. Time to go to hospital for a blood test. All right, buddy.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
I just suddenly had an image
Yes.
of Duke standing over somebody sleeping last week, having a dream, an REM sort of state and all that sort of stuff. And there's mumbling. He's put the wing on backwards.
I bet Duke hears some right weird stuff when they're sleeping.
Probably.
Dieter, working and watching, not in a creepy sense. I'm a Hagrid, not a peeping Tom.
Oh, it's only,
What are you
it's
saying
only
about
kinky
that,
the
Duke?
first time.
It's only kinky if he's got his trousers off. What pieces we're going for this time? 105 to 108. Okay. There's 105.
Alrighty.
What you working on, Timmy?
The Mustang.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
It's strange watching us all like mask stuff off and that. I've done mine freehand.
Yeah.
It's all
I know.
freehand.
It'd be easier, wouldn't it? I honestly don't know why I'm bothering, but we'll see how it goes.
You sort of got mass things when you spray.
Yeah. I'll have to learn how to do that.
yeah, it's all coming along. Got the decals all on the prop.
Nice.
Oh yeah, very nice. Hamilton standard, I see.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Right. Julian, Mike, we got an avatar. Maybe get a photo online, put a blank layer on top, use the photos as an outline for a cartoon, then just delete the photo layer. Yeah. So I might have to do something similar like that. 'Cause I've got Photoshop on my laptop, so should be able to do it. Darren says, hello, everyone. Just on lunch break, so thought I'd pop in. Hello, Darren.
Appreciate it, Darren. Cheers.
Can anyone hear the music?
Yeah.
It's quite quiet, but I can hear it.
Cool. Just checking. Okay.
That's something I'm gonna have to do.
That piece.
These
What's that, mate?
I'm not sure what they are. I guess they're lights.
Show me.
Uh,
Oh, those three? Yeah.
yeah, starboard wing.
Yeah. Recognition lights.
Yeah. There's no decal or anything for them, so I'll have to paint those in by hand. But
Okay. So from the front, they're green, then red, then orange.
green, red, orange. Easy.
Actually, I'll just double check that. I'll go and look at mine.
Julian says, hi, Darren. Not a relative Hull. Darren says, hi, Julian. Graham, no music here. Julian, no. What music? Exploring.
I stand-
Nope, can't hear the music.
I stand corrected, Thibaut.
Julian, evening. Eh?
It's red, then green, then orange.
Yeah.
Red, green, orange. Roger, thank you.
Yeah.
Julian says, evening, Tim.
Hey, Jules.
And Marley says, nice P51. Tim. Oh, what's the tail number? 472216?
414151.
Ah. There you go. And Julian says, evening, Paul.
Do.
So, Tiff, you got any ideas what you're going to do for tomorrow's live?
No, I don't really have anything I can do. I mean, I've kind of got some funny models, but I'll have to build them and prime them and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'll have to find my super glue because they're resin models.
Yeah. Darren says, John, your tape is on backwards.
Crap, I was wondering why I was sticking my finger and not the kit.
Yeah. Paul says, good evening from Perth, Julian. Julian says, laugh my ass off, Darren. And Darren says, hi, Paul. Such a lovely, friendly group.
Indeed.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think my sanding sticks are coming apart.
Oh.
Though again, I haven't been using them for over 2 years now.
Tell you what, it takes a bit to get used to.
Julian says,
sorry, Mikey.
it's all right. Julian says, you've not defected to the Scorchers, Paul. BBL Cricket. Sorry, what were you saying, Tim?
I just saying it takes a little bit to get used to having the, camera and stuff in your way, where I'd normally be putting my big noggin trying to see what I'm painting.
Yeah. I'm getting used to this camera.
It takes some getting,
too.
and it takes some getting used to not working as close to your body as you can.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
My back's not hurting as much, so
I find it
there's that.
hard to because you. Sorry, go on. Well, yeah. Maybe it's a good thing then. It helps your posture. Maybe. Who knows? Oh, fudge.
Good save.
Thank you. I try my best. I shall read the comments out in a moment. I'm just busy holding this together. Paul says it'll be a scorcher on Wednesday, Julian. 39 degrees C here.
Okay.
And Julie says, lucky to hit 39 degrees Fahrenheit here, Paul. Oh, dear me. Ooh.
Mm.
Oops.
I thought that was a bit odd. I was wondering why in camo I can see my camera and it's like the right way, and then on StreamYard it was the other way. So I had mirror on my camera and then mirror on StreamYard. So I was cancelling. But here we go.
Yeah,
Can
it's a
read
pain in the
English again.
backside, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird. I've not had mirror before this. I got this camera, so yeah, I'm not used to it, must admit. But yeah, it's okay. I mean, I'm eyes down most of the time, which is why, of course, the wing went on backwards.
There you go. It's nice
Oh.
and solid. June says, okay, it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit today, allegedly.
It was a beautiful day here today. So it was about 27 maybe, but nice breeze. Like, and it was so clear. Like driving down to Sydney and back. It was, yeah, we could see for, well, see as far as you could see, really. You know what I mean? The mountain ranges north of Sydney, the Corango Chase National Park. It's spectacular. Like, it's a beautiful drive. That's not as fancy as certain places in Wales, a land of outstanding natural beauty, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
There we go. Just like that, we've got coloured
Yeah,
lights
very
on
lucky
the
for
starboard
that.
wing.
What do you use? Who was that? Citadel?
Yeah, I just had a little glance up because I've got my paint racks and stuff just above me. So, what I go with? Warpstone Glow, Wild Rider Red. Try saying that. And Wazdaka.
So what they are is they have like either a color of the day or a combination of colors of the day, and they're either flashing or steady. And the pilots get told before they go flying that when they're coming in on final approach, turn that on so people around the base don't shoot them down.
Oh, nice.
So it's basically a visual IFF.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I know something about jet planes.
And of course, if it's a different
Not
color
totally
or
thick,
if
is it?
it's flashing when it's meant to be not or whatever, then yeah, it's fair game. So makes me wonder how many losses there were friendly fire during the conflicts.
Yeah. Well, they had the one recently, didn't they?
Yeah.
Is that where the plane and the helicopter gave each other a hug?
No.
No.
This was oh god. In the sea over in the Middle East. I think the Americans whacked one of their own
Oh,
fighters.
yeah.
I
Doesn't
think.
surprise me. It usually involves the American if it's a blue on blue, doesn't it? For some reason.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure why. But
Yeah.
They're,
Yeah.
they're about the only people in the world at the moment that actually fire shots in anger. I know if we ever had to go to action stations or
Well, that's
something,
true.
like, for real, it was
They're a very angry nation, aren't
it was a big deal.
they? Yeah. Did you only have to go to action stations when you were within range of the Americans?
Nah, in this part of the world, it's normally when you're tracking up north, and then China starts doing fun little things like pulling in front of you while you're doing a replenishment at sea, and then pretend that they're having an engine malfunction that cause you to have an emergency break off. Yeah, they play pretty hard and loose with maritime law, but
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
you know, if I was less charitable, I'd say they're a bunch of pricks, but you know.
It was less charitable.
I think, the Chinese people are wonderful. It's their government that is a bunch of pricks, and the people in their military don't have a choice.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
it is interesting. I did see a little news flash the other day about Ukraine and how the North Koreans, they sort of going through their pockets of dead ones and stuff like that, and it showed the culture of dobbing in their mates and telling the government like nobody trusts anybody. It just sounds like an awful place to live.
June says, which is why the wing went on backwards. Excuses, John.
Yeah, you're right. I had no excuse. I'm an idiot.
Flagellate yourself later.
Ooh.
Darren says, it's definitely there, It definitely isn't here, Julian. There you go. I think my brain's starting to get mushy.
Yeah.
Julian says, what is it there, Darren? Oh my god, yeah. I'm gonna have a Kit Kat. I'll get my sugars back up. Julian, what is it there, Darren? Yeah. Duke, 12:10 a.m. here in Shepperton and 23 degrees.
Yeah, lovely.
Nice. Darren, it's 34 degrees Fahrenheit. Paul says, I note that our skilled Timmy can fit wings on the right way round.
Well, if I managed to put the ones on the Mustang around the wrong way, that would be a feat.
Well, and I was thinking because, like, for the Models for Heroes 48 and 48 hour challenge, like they're saying, well, hey, you can build a 48 scale Sherman if you like, or a 48 scale Spitfire. And I thought, well, if I do a Spitfire, I could put the wing on backwards, and no one will ever know. I might have got away with it.
What you could do to really mess with the Spitfire fans' heads is put Hurricane wings on the Spitfire.
Oh,
That'd blow their minds.
yeah. Okay.
Adita says below freezing here, but we have clear blue skies.
Lovely. Oh, in other news, I don't know if you'd heard about the EV sort of handout thing in America. Like, if you buy an electric vehicle, the federal government will give you, I think, $7,500 to go towards that purchase. Well, that's been cancelled, rescinded, and all that sort of stuff like that by our El Presidente Naranja. But the governor of California said, "Yeah, we're going to do it as a state thing. Anyone who buys an electric vehicle, except Tesla." You've got to hand it to him. That's pretty clever.
Can't say clever and California in the same sentence. It wigs me out.
No. I think me and Timmy are more on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Disturbing.
Children of the corn over here.
Yeah.
That was a good book.
It's a book? No.
What, Children of the Cornhole?
Cornhole. Oh, okay. I thought it said Children of the Corn.
No, I did. Jeez.
And we've arrived! Yay! Oh my god.
Okay.
Hey, there we go. That was tight.
That's what he said.
Giggity.
Giggity.
Where is this going?
Giggity, giggity, goo.
Probably about there, I imagine.
So, Timmy, you're coming quite the regular on this channel now.
Oh, on the Mondays, it's fun to drop in. Means I actually pick up a brush and, make sure I do something. Sometimes I go a couple of days without or get sucked into playing video games for too long and melts my brain.
Mind if we call you Gary then?
Yeah, I'll start squeaking.
Yeah, we can call him not Gary.
Yeah, not Gary.
We could call Tim not Gary.
Yeah, so there's a mechanic down the street. My mechanic is called Gary's Auto, right? But Gary sold the place probably about 12 years ago to a guy called Simon.
Right.
So the guy who owns that place, Simon, we literally call him not Gary. What are the odds? All right, I'm going to go off mic again, go and paint my little bumpers a rubber sort of colour.
Okay, sod off.
Bye-bye. I do have dark rubber. That's Panzer Aces though, so it's not airbrush really, I think.
He has some dark rubbers.
It's a dark rubber.
Yeah, it's a full suit with a zip over the mouth. And...
Yeah. Keep putting the basket on backwards.
He has to take it off before bronze season.
Yeah.
Bring out the gown.
That's why he lives in his garage, because it's the only room she doesn't go in.
Yeah. She unzipped my mouthpiece the other day and she saw the back of my head. How did you do that? She said.
She unzipped it and she just saw the dark side. 1,000 burnt souls.
Maybe I'll mix my own sort of rubbery colour. So, what do you reckon? Just NATO black with a hint of grey? Why not?
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
This is John.
Yeah. I was going to say 10 minutes later, oh no, it's all gone wrong.
Ah, shit. That's weird. We could hear him. I thought he muted himself. Ah, shit.
I've sprayed the whole
head.
rubber.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's just use
I
like
have a
flex
rubber
steel.
boat.
All right. Well, it's shorts time again, so I'm going to sidle over there. And mute my
Graham says, I
microphone.
think you need wider masking tape, John. You'd have been finished by now.
Yeah, actually, I had. I'll hold it up there. I had some 10 mil stuff, but I am empty. I need to 18 mil. I need to go to Frontline Hobbies tomorrow and get some paint anyway. Bron doesn't know it yet. She has a day off tomorrow, so she's either
Graham-
going to have to come with me or just let me go. And I think she'd rather just let me go.
Permanently. Where are we? There we go. Yeah, man. Darren says, so who's getting the aftermarket interior for the Shannon class? Oh, don't. It's making me want to do another Shannon. Graham says, Darren, who's produced it? Duke, Timmy. What the? Duke, Timmy could be the Woolies Gary or Woolworths Gary. Paul says, Duke, emoji laugh. And Darren said, just some dude with a 3D printer. They're for sale on eBay. Excellent. There you go. Some dude on eBay. Okay, that's interesting.
Just landing gear forward. And there, little buddy.
There you go.
So actually, might need some more glue there.
Ooh. Oh, that reminds me, actually, I need to get some more glue. Whoops, I keep forgetting. Dan says, I think I'll get one and then I can fit lights in there. That would look cool. And Paul says, go to Bunnings instead, John. The purple Scotch tape mat works a treat and it's 55 meters long.
Ooh.
That's a bloody
I'll put
long
that back
model.
up. Yeah, I'll put that back up when John gets back to the desk.
Yeah. How are you getting on, modders?
I'm good. I've got some of the black and silver details on the front. And which side is it? That side. The black line painted on that side. And about to do the white on it.
Yeah.
Which is going to be fun because I'm brush painting. And white never
spraying
goes
white's
right.
not better. Use your AK pens.
Could do.
You've got white in there.
Painted white for screens on the backs of the seats.
Yeah. Cool.
It's not too bad. It's a bit streaky, but it's not too bad.
It's all about doing thin layers with them.
Yeah. brush painting's definitely an endurance sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just got to fight the urge to slap it on.
Yeah. The only time it doesn't bother me is when I'm doing figure painting.
Yeah.
Oh, Tim, have you seen the little set I've got the other day?
No.
Little owlbear family. How cool is
Ooh.
that?
Very cool. Wow.
Hmm.
That'd be some good eating.
And really nicely detailed as well.
I'd eat the little one and make the mum watch.
A true Marley.
Yeah. So you could just win that fight,
John
or
would
you
use
could
the
win
phone.
every fight after it. Oh, hey ho. I think that's. Oh no, hang on. Got a little bit more to do, but.
Oops, it is.
Du-du-du. Also, I don't think I'll be painting another aluminium plane for a while. I think.
Yeah, they're not the nicest to paint, are they?
No. And I hate metallic stuff getting like everywhere anyway. And I was finding like flecks on like everything. And then, you know, it gets in your water and then that's messed up and ugh. And I won't go so far as to say like I hate it. I think it,
Jim
I think
says,
it looks pretty cool. But
Mikey, that picture reminds me, I need to call my mother-in-law. Yeah, he says he needs to call the picture reminds him he needs to call his mother-in-law. Yeah. Come on. Darren says, right, time to get back to work. Stay safe and I'll catch up with you all later. All right, buddy. See you later.
Catch you later.
see, man.
Ah, Sprue and Glue's live as well, that's why.
Yeah. I watched a bit of his live yesterday, and he says he's changing the way he does some of his streams and that.
Yeah. In what way?
He didn't say. He just said that he was looking at changing some of the way he does some stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Ooh, 16 watching and 16 likes. Cool. Oh, 17 likes.
You still getting your phantom dislike?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good. Good form.
Every single live stream without fail. Sad.
At least they're consistent.
Person.
It's just
Well,
modders
yeah, there is
doing it,
that.
I reckon. That's my tinfoil hat conspiracy. I reckon she's just doing it to keep you humble. How
Don't
do
know
you
what
with
you're talking
holographic
about.
stickers and stuff? T-shirts, merch. Nah, dislike.
Well, somebody did actually complain, didn't they? A while back when I was first getting monetized.
Yeah.
They didn't like it because the channel was getting monetized. Like, because according to them, it created a two-tier system. It's called capitalism.
Yep.
If something is of value, then you can charge for it.
That's the thing. No one's getting forced to,
Exactly.
get anything. It's
Exactly.
just a fun way to show a bit of support.
Yeah. And the only, the ones that are members, if you get the $4.99 membership, then you get an extra live stream a month, and then all the members, I get their input a lot more and things like that on ideas and things. Like tomorrow's live stream I think it was Darren's idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are we up to? There you go. Seeing John over there reminds me I need to buy some pale flesh. Best part is he hasn't unplugged his headphones, so he can't hear us. If he unplugged them, he'd hear us on the speakers. Ian says, laugh my ass off. Duke, laugh out loud. Julian, laugh out loud, Duke. Jim, Ian, a very old but very funny joke, Ian. There we go. Scott Small says, hello, everyone, and it's Sprue's Leslie's stream. JC has the same tomorrow. Jesus Christ. Oh, no, the...
JC Bricks and Builds.
Yeah. Gotcha. So that's the okay, so now when that's in, that engine should sit in the cradle then. God damn it. Give me some blue tack. Gosh darn it.
Watch your profanity.
Oh no, it's the blasphemy apparently. Not that we have blasphemy rules in the UK.
Yet.
Yet, yeah.
I was going to say, don't even mention the whole...
They're trying to bring them in.
Bloody thing.
Sorry. I shouldn't laugh. It's not.
Yeah. If they do, they'll bugger up the country. Not that they haven't buggered it up already, like. But... There we go. So the engine now should sit there, like that. Cool. Starting to look like a Harrier, inside of a Harrier, a little bit.
Lovely.
Hmm.
Oh, hang on.
Julie says, "Oh boo-hoo! YouTube creators getting monetized. It's not as if the effing cameras, audio software, etc. are free, is it? That's before you even think of buying tools, materials, and models. Exactly. So the money that I got last month has actually paid for all the materials that I needed for this month, like the kit for tomorrow's build and things like that." And Julian says, "Oi, parrot fleas, Mikey. Shush." Yes. You're right, John.
Yeah. Yourself?
Yeah. You're just very quiet.
Yeah. I don't want to blaspheme.
Dieter says, "Want a hanky, Julian?" I thought I said something else the first time I read it. Want a handy?
Yes, as
Change
always. Yeah.
the,
Right, I'll do it, Tiff.
change the H for a W.
Yeah. STD says, "Hey guys, can we reunite the UK and US for common sense land? This country over here ain't working at the moment. Also, good morning, afternoon, wherever you are." I think that sounds like a very good idea. Yourself? Yeah. And good afternoon to you. Or morning, where you are, I think. Julie says, "Yep, I'm devastated, Hagrid. Not." Julie says, "Uchavi, Tiff." God, I love a bit of Welsh. Right, what else can I do? Right. Got 20 minutes. What can I do in 20 minutes other than cause mayhem? Right. Not doing the wheels.
Oh, I should change my camera, shouldn't I?
That would be very handy.
Here we go. So that's my my hull and the rubbery bits. So yay.
Ooh.
Nice.
Very nice.
I'll let that dry though.
Yeah. Yeah, Uchavi Tiff means that's gross, Tiff.
Fair enough. I was just going to ask my mum later on.
Yeah, it means that's gross.
Cool.
Uchavi. Ooh, I could put the tail together.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Okay, 119, 117, and 118.
Oh. Just thinking I could have painted my the interior colour for the MiG-23, but I'll do that next time I get the airbrush out. Oh well.
It's a nice color. It's like a verdigris.
Yeah, it's literally Russian cockpit turquoise. Yeah.
Nice. On 17, on 19, and on 18. 119. Oops.
About that.
So you changed projects now, have you, John?
Well, I have. So I'm going back to. Well, I want to let the. I don't want to fiddle with the what I've just painted on the whole. And the black is dry because it's a lacquer, but it's an acrylic rubber bumper. So I don't want to mess it up. I want to let that dry. So while that's drying, I'm going back to. So this is what I'm playing with now. These are the intakes for the MiG-23. So they have little bleed doors on on the side there. So what I'm doing here, using this Edward upgrade set, cut these guide pins off, replace them with a longer, thinner bit. But then cut off the doors, and that it looks like an IKEA shelf unit. Replace them with an IKEA shelf unit. Which is sort of interesting because it's those bits there. So I need to fold those up to resemble an IKEA shelf unit. So it's a Billy bookcase going into the after end of the Skooma intake. It's going to take a while, but so far so good. I managed to cut the doors out using a new blade and then a square file. And it was all that's come over. And the inlet guide vanes are they're removed as well. So yeah, lots of photo etch on this. And in true style, the kit itself comes with a small photo etch sheet, showing here. There we are. Now you can see it's got a seat belt there, and the rest of it, little bits and bobs. Do you think I can find that sheet? So I don't know. I just keep on losing stuff. I'm just gonna have to. So I did the seat yesterday. It's together. Front back. That needs to be just a light grey all over, and then it'll be a olive drab sort of back pad. The cockpit tub will be blue. This is a rear of the cockpit. So I cut away they're just square bits there, and put on some photo etch guide rails, as you can see there. So the seat would sort of, it's for the ejection seat. There's that, and I've done the photo etch in the nose wheel well. So bits of there's an uplock and a couple of wires and hide lines and all that good gack. So that's coming along. But no, there's photo etch everywhere on this. I think it'll be challenging and rewarding at the same time, I think.
Because you love photo etch, don't you, John?
I don't love it. If it was other medium, I'd get into it, like 3D printed stuff. If it glues down, it's not so bad. I can sort of fold it all up, but trying to get it then to glue neatly can be a bugger. And I do use the stuff they recommend, which is a black flexible cyanoacrylate, which is it's got black rubber, toughened, shock and impact resistant, and it literally says
Tire glue.
No. Oh, it doesn't actually say, but no, this is what they recommend for photo etch, to browse to plastic so it can glue different things because it remains flexible.
Yeah.
We'll see. We shall see. Well, so here's a fun fact about. Right. Sorry. Quickly, a fun fact about the intakes of a MiG-23.
Okay.
That's the front of them there. What they did is look at Phantom, an F4 Phantom, and say, "Oh, there's a reason they must be doing that. I'm not sure what it is, but if we copy it, then we're probably on the right track." So they literally copied it absolutely to the millimeter, the dimensions of an F4 splitter intake. So there you go.
Nice.
Hmm.
There you go.
Plagiarism.
Gray says, how much planning do you do before starting on a kit? Good question. We'll go to Tim for that one first, I think.
Not as much as I should. Let's see. I normally just think about like what generally if I want to build something, so like the Sea Fury that I'll be doing next, I saw it at the Australian War Memorial. So I'm still in the sort of planning phase on how I'm gonna work out how to get that tail number and everything on there. Otherwise, I'm just going to have it like half done at that stage. So I'm starting to plan a bit more as I'm starting to get a little bit more creative, I suppose.
As you build up confidence.
If I'm just doing it like per the instructions with the box and stuff, it's not too much. Like I just accept that I'm going to have forgotten certain paints and have to go back out to the store. Not too much.
What about you, John?
I tend to, like, if I pick a subject matter, I look at, because I do enjoy fiddly stuff to a point. It can be frustrating as all get out. So, for instance, this kit here, it's like Chuck Yeager's Bell X1. So go off and buy the kit. Now it comes with, of course, masks for the windows, photo etch, which is mainly seat belts, rocket motors, and instrument panels, and resin wheels. And I look at what I tend to do is go to the Edward website, for instance, have a look around, see what photo etch is available. In this case, this one, even though it's a Profi pack, it doesn't come with any of this. They sell it separately. So this is the upgrade set for it. And so I look at it to see whether, one, it value adds to the kit and it'll be sort of, straightforward, and two, whether I'm going to enjoy it. So there's bits that I would do that, for instance, you'll never see again, like the interior of a Vulcan. But I tend to look around, see what's available as, decal sets, all that stuff, what options are available. I don't always put on extras, but I just sort of have a look around. And if I want to, it's very easy to double the price of a kit with all the accessories I throw on it. So I try not to do it all the time. But as for, once I start, then, I'd tend, like, for instance, the Harrier, when I started it, I didn't really know which scheme I was going to go for. There was a choice of, say, 6 in the kit. And I'm still not committed yet, because they're all pretty much painted the same color. What makes a difference is which decal options you use. And they all look good. So, there's some things I just leave to the last minute. Literally, some things I ask people what they want to see, and I might sort of do that. And then a lot of times it's just, I don't enter competitions. I don't particularly. Well, one, we don't have any local here, and two, I don't think I do it for anyone other than me. Oh, and you guys, I guess. But you know what I mean. I don't think my competition standards. I tend not to worry too much about spending 8 months on a kit. I do smash them out.
Yeah.
Hopefully that answers the question.
Yeah. You do get through quite a few kits, don't you?
With you bastards, yes, I do.
Yeah.
Cost me a fortune.
What about you, modders?
We don't have a Models for Heroes down here.
I don't really tend to do much planning. I just read through the instructions a few times. The kits I tend to do, there isn't really multiple schemes. I just read through, make a note of all of the paints that I need, and make sure I've got them. If not, find equivalents for them. And then just start building, really. not much effort goes into.
Yeah.
But I say not much effort. Effort goes in. It's just I'm not like because I like building the cars and stuff. They're all pretty simple colors.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. With me, it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm just building a kit, I'll just follow the instructions. But I do read ahead. So I'll go through the instructions first and then start building it. If I'm doing a diorama, I'll quite often, it depends how elaborate I'm planning on doing it. If it's a simple diorama or vignette, then I'll probably make it up as I go along. But if it's something that's going to be fairly complicated, I'll sit there and visualize it and sort of design it in my head and things, and decide what materials I'm going to need and stuff. So it depends what I'm doing.
That is a good point with reading ahead and stuff. Like it's good if you can like map it out and see if you got like easy sub assemblies and stuff, if that's kind of your thing.
Yeah. Makes life a lot easier. Julian, Graham, I think it depends on the individuals. Some may research the real object's history, some may read the instructions twice, marking off the options, some may just dive in. Yeah. Like I said, I think it depends on what you're doing. So it depends on the kit you're doing and whether you're doing a diorama and things like that. If you're just doing a 172 starter set or something, you can pretty much just read the instructions and then jump into it. But if you're doing something like a diorama with multiple vehicles or stuff in, you've got to plan where everything's going to go and work out the sizes you're going to need and things. Yeah. Jim, Graham, Nemo, me. I read the instructions whilst going through the sprues, wash the parts, decide what version I will do. Yeah. Julian, do you, for example, if you're doing a World War I aircraft, research which way the wings go on, asking for a friend? He's not going to let you live it down, John.
No.
Apparently that nearly made Ian spit his drink out. Dorkosaurus says coffee, donut, coffee. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Kieran, I do a fair bit of research and collect reference photos. If I know which specific aircraft I'm doing, I'll try and find photos. But I'll also look into what stores it would have carried, etc. Yeah. And this thing, because it even depends on what type of model you're doing. So with vehicles, military vehicles and stuff, you don't need to do too much research. Because pretty much colour schemes are going to be the same no matter what, except from World War I. There's very little difference in them. But you can look at weathering patterns on them and things like that, and ideas for dioramas. Whereas aircraft, you got a lot more to. I think you got a bit more to think about when you're doing loadouts and things like that, haven't you?
Yeah, but even say, for instance, the so back to the Fokker. Apart from the wing being the right way around, wrong way around, I'll need to come back out. So, for instance, the instructions for this, it's like every other aircraft in that you build up the cockpit tub first, and then the fuselage eyes together, and the engine in, and then you go, and then the wings on, blah, blah. The fact is, if you leave it to the end and then paint it, you're going to have a lot of trouble getting into bits and pieces. So, these ones, you can't follow the instructions. You have to have the wings complete. Well, I haven't put the ailerons on, but yeah, like these ones, you can. If you follow the instructions, you can come undone with certain kits, certain brands. Other ones, absolutely stick to the instructions. Depends on the subject matter, complexity, age of the kit. But yeah, you have to sort of think,
Yeah.
well, how am I going to do this? If I put this on, then how do I reach that to do the next step and all that?
Mm.
But no, whatever I'm building, I always read up on it, just because I love
Yeah.
learning about the subject matter and how things work. So
Yeah, being a
Yeah.
history buff and into scale models, they are two sort of kings who go hand in glove, really.
Yeah. I think because we've got this Thursday's the last Fokker build, isn't it, John?
yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
So next week we start our new build, which will be fun.
Mm.
I think next build people are going to enjoy, and I think they're going to enjoy the one after that as well.
So the one after that, I had a in stock notification earlier today.
Cool.
I was going to ask if we're going to commit to that, but we'll do that off screen, so I don't breach any sort of Five Eyes rules or anything like that.
Yeah. Yes, I think we're going to commit to that.
Okay.
Because I think it's something we'll all find interesting to do.
Oh yeah.
Where was I? Kieran, I go through the instructions and work out if I need or want any aftermarket or if I'm going to do any scratch building. Yeah. Kieran, with my A7, I've got about 400 reference photos. Ooh.
Nice. Great subject matter too.
Jim. Yeah. See, the problem is the stuff that, obviously 3 veteran stuff I can do quite a bit of research on. But a lot of the stuff that I really enjoy, the World War One stuff, there isn't a lot of reference photos of. Because photography was still in its early days and things like that.
Speaking of which, there's a new stash acquisition the other day.
Ooh, do tell.
I got a birthday present for myself. I chose it, but my darling wife purchased it for me. And it is not really surprising.
Hang on.
Let's bring it. Oh, it's an Edward Sopwith Camel with a Clerget engine.
Hey.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I do love a good Fokker. I think most of us do. But particularly want to build the Wonga Bonga. I do love the Wonga Bonga.
Ooh.
It's just a standard camel, but I do like the it's got the serial number on the vertical stab and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, Wonga Bonga. Wonga was a nickname for the Gotha bombers because of the engine noise. And obviously, they like going up there and schwacking them. So I got myself a Wonga Bonga.
Nice. Well done. Let's take you off big screen. Ian says, I find I need so much more research on MiGs, etc., as we don't see them very often, like the ejection seats and the interior colours.
Yes.
Oh, Katie's coming in.
I've never seen a big MiG-23 in the flesh, so I have to rely on photographs and whatnot.
Yeah. Duke says there's nothing like the challenge of getting a kit, opening and starting without reading the instructions before, what could go wrong? June says, afternoon Ducksaurus. Ian, MiGs have red on the inside of undercarriage doors. Ooh. That's interesting.
Which MiGs? These ones? The 23s, 21s, 29s?
I did it. Duke says, Julian, I'm glad that I wasn't drinking coffee then. Ha ha ha. It says Laugh Out Loud Duke. Julian, Kieran, that sounds familiar, similar to the artist Simon Attack. His paintings are often based on particular aircraft, so he does a lot of research to decide on composition. Yeah. Jim, for certain model makers, I spend extra time studying the instructions. Yeah. Train instructions are like that. Train model instructions. You need a qualification in English comprehension to be able to figure them out. Dorksaurus. Okay, I know. I now have coffee. Who's got my donut?
Oh,
Now have. I said,
cinnamon
good morning,
donuts.
afternoon, people. Just as we hit the 2 hour, 1 minute mark. So we're at the what have you achieved today?
Who wants to go first?
So we go. You want to go first? Okay,
Oh, why not? Okay, so
John, go first.
as discussed earlier, the MiG-23. Is that the right way around? Yeah. So the intakes, blah blah blah, blah taking off these pre-molded blow-in doors for extra. So if they're sitting on the ground and they throttle up, yeah, without the big amount of airflow going in there, it's additional airflow for the engine. So replacing the molded ones with these ones. So these literally it's one piece. Oh, I haven't glued it yet. Let's focus. There we go. But you can see it's got three little. It's like a shelf unit. It's a little bit crooked because I haven't glued it, but yeah, a shelf unit. So the flat bit goes on the outside. I haven't lined this up to see how well it fits, but
Yeah.
it'll go in there, but sort of face inwards a bit. But you know, I'll have it on an angle so you'll just see that on the outside, but the inside you won't even see it. But it'll be, yeah, they're like little shelf units doing that.
Yeah.
So I've got another 3 of those to do. I was saying earlier, I was playing with the fuel holders, so it's, you know, the flame holder for the brass bits there for what squirts the spray of fuel into the afterburner area, or the reheat, as you'd say in the UK, and you know, boosh, does all that, and that's sort of it. So I'm just going to be pottering along. I've done the photo etch earlier for the nose bay, guide rails for the after cockpit. So I'm just going to be there's going to be brass everywhere. There's a lot on this sheet.
Cool.
But yeah.
Yeah.
That's and the other thing I've done is paint the black and the rubber bumper around.
You've done a nice
that.
job on that.
I think so. That's I'm ready to stick this on now. I didn't want to stick it on before I painted the bumpers, just so I had room to be able to mask things up. So that's about to go on.
I would suggest, John, not putting that on until you've done decals, because you clear coat the decals, don't you?
I could do.
So if you leave it off, you can take the windows out.
I've glued the windows. Yeah, I'll leave it off.
Well, yeah, you have to mask them then.
There we are. So yeah, you can see the glue. But it's coming together. It's getting a bit of colour on it, so it's coming along.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Without side rails. That's me.
Yeah. Cool. So I have now put the engine part, or that side of the engine mounting. We've also put the rear wheel bay in, and I've built tail fin. So that's me. Go to Tiff. What have you achieved today?
I've got the black stripe on one side, on both sides, and I've got the white on there. I did some of the silver details and some of the black on there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, just waiting for that to dry and then I can give it another coat.
Excellent.
How did you do the black stripe?
Freehand.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I've just sat here with the thinnest brush I've got. And
Wow.
freehand.
Crushed it.
Well done. Yeah. Excellent.
Thank
And
you.
what about you, Tim?
Well, I've got the Mustang pretty much done up to weathering, which is my favorite part. So, yeah. So it's a little PD second,
Nice.
and it's
That's
yeah,
gorgeous.
so all kind of coming along, and
I love the wheelbase on it.
thank you. So
It's very nice.
yeah. So yeah, I'll just leave that gloss coat and stuff, and then I'll get all my panel lining and oil streaking and all that stuff, and just kind of dirty it up a little bit, and then when it has a little bit of character, and I finally get to peel the masking off the canopy, and I suppose that's the other thing. I just ran around the lip there with a bit of German grey or something, just to
I wish I could
kind
make
of
aluminium that nicely.
kind of separate it out. But it all my 148 fighters and stuff are done with the canopy open at the end,
Right.
And then I'll run the
Aerial.
the radio wire down. So I might still have to drill a hole in the canopy for that, but but I'm pretty stoked. But like I said, the bloody painting with the metallics, I'm gonna have a healthy break from that, I think.
Yeah.
Just finding silver flecks everywhere, and ugh.
Oh, it's like going to a party with a girlfriend that's covered herself in glitter.
Well,
Sure.
funny you should say that. Because my wife knows that my absolute pet hate is glitter. Glitter kills me, and I was not prepared for how many flecks of silver with a proper sort of metallic paint gets everywhere when you run it through an airbrush. So that's all right. You live and learn. And my next one will be camouflage, and the only thing that will be metal will be guns and exhausts.
Nice.
Nice job, Thibaut.
Thank you.
Kieran says, not heard of him. I'll check out his art. Many thanks. Yeah. He's a naval and aviation artist. Jim says, be seeing you all tomorrow. See you all tomorrow, buddy. Ian says, see you tomorrow, Jim. Julian, that's looking really nice, John. And he says, SimonAttack.com, Kieran. He's also on Facebook. Julian says, very nice, Tim. Dorksaurus, it's very nice. And Paul says, nice work all. There we go. So
Awesome.
Thank you all for joining us all today. It's been a lot of fun. We've managed to get quite a bit done, I think. I think we all have today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I didn't have any negative modelling, which is good. Negative modelling is if you do something, then you have to go back and do it again, or paint a bit more black.
I thought
and a bit
negative
more
was when you did it the opposite the way to what it's supposed to be.
No, who would make that sort of mistake? That doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's just amateur, John.
Yeah. Look, it took a lot of hard work and dedication to do it, monumental stuff up so beautifully.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss.
Right. Dog, sorry, says bye, everyone. Kieran says cool, thanks, Julian. Julian says tatty bye. And Kieran says thanks, everyone. Great stream. So, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Well, I don't know if John will be. You're not normally with us on a Tuesday, so it's up to you. You can if you want. We're doing the Beardy's Funnies. We're doing Beardy's Funnies.
So I've got to pick a kit and then make a motto of it. That could be interesting. I will have a look around. I'll let you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, you
It can be
can't
whatever you
resubmit
want.
your
It can
fucker.
be,
Sorry?
it can be,
You can't resubmit the fucker.
I do have other
It could be-
biplanes here. Oh,
it could be a
they're
kit
too nice.
or diorama or anything, as long as it's got a humorous element to it. So whether that's a connection to a funny film or
Ah,
something funny about the model or funny, something that's happening in the diorama that's funny or whatever. So, yeah. Something to think about before tomorrow. 11 o'clock.
hmm.
Ooh, hang on, what was that? Oh, very progressive day. See you tomorrow. Yeah, cool. Right. See you all tomorrow at 11 o'clock in the morning, UK time.
Yeah.
Right. Bye, everyone.
Very good. Bye.
Hooroo.